question. You were when a motherfucker hot stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight, baby. Oh, it's time to bleed this morning. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Let's do this roll call. Oh, man. Dirt Gang Boss, salute. Shower, the Queen, salute. Kane, the bad guy. TZ Frank. G. McCall, Mr. Sheldon. Cameron, salute to you, Queen, and all the birthday wishes. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Big Block. Charlene. Vince, was good? Eric Jordan in the building. Salute. Mind of Monson Musa. T-Dog. Todd Swindle. Snoop, what's going on, Snoop? Hen Dog. What's good, man? Toby Smith. DP Rocker in the building. Eric H. Rod Neal. Rick C. What's going on? Eric Jordan early in that super chat, he said, "Nah, take you got Miguel, and he took your pussy thing." Miguel! Yo, listen, time's up for American boxing. Time's up. My screen's freezing. Jeff Spark in the building. Sam Mack. Cortez in the building. What's good? Dill Spoolie. Smash the like button, like and share the video. Joe, what's good, Joe? No doubt, man. Keep grinding, man. Salute, 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 man. Much love, man. Keep grinding and stay focused. Stay focused. Focus on your 5 years in the future and focus on your bag. If my conversation is beneficial to you, I'm glad I could be of assistance, man. But you got to stay blessed. You got to think 5 years ahead and just keep it pushing, brother. Focus on your bag. Everything else is a distraction. No doubt. Salute to you, Joe, man. Keep grinding. I really appreciate it. I'm glad I can help you, for real. Caesar T. Mag, salute. All right, well, let's get into this. I guess this is news, and I got Boosie for the win. Come on, man. My bus tanking his ass, man. Pause. Come on, man. 20 mil. Come on, man. Give me 20 mil. I'll fight Tank right now, man. All right. I got Boosie for the win. You know why I say that? Because why not? Yo, American boxing, I'm gonna do a show called I'm gonna break it down in 2 shows, maybe. Why Mexican fans are better than American fight fans, why United Kingdom fans are better than American fight fans. In boxing, and Blue Blood says this all the time, boxing is not even like top 3 sports in America anymore. Boxing used to be like top, I want to say top 3. But we're talking about the 80s, probably the 90s, when Lennox Lewis was running things and Evander Holyfield was the rival, but Lennox Lewis was pretty much the top dog. I mean, those days are gone now. And the crazy part is, Stormy in the building, salute. Gerald, what up? The Messenger, what's good? The question, the ill part is, there's enough American talent. to carry the mantle. But we're so engulfed in marketing schemes. This is disgusting. Y'all do understand that all of this posturing and not giving the fighting public what they really deserve, and these talented kids, these kids posturing, these kids that are in the limelight I'm talking about. MJ, what up? By them not doing what they were supposed to do, y'all gave life to Jake Paul. I'm not mad at Jake Paul. That was a decent card, man. That was a decent card, man. How many cats? Look, I don't know. I don't know where Press is. I don't know what happened to Victor. Don't know. But I'm willing to bet that they didn't watch that event for the undercard. I did. And by the time the main event started, I said, well, might as well leave it on. Mike almost tripped walking to the damn ring. I'm like, okay. What's that knee brace about? All right. I already know what's about to happen. It was a glorified sparring session. They had an agreement. And here we are. And what are they talking about now? Numbers. Yo, newsflash. I don't give a fuck about any of the numbers. That card was pretty good. Y'all think I'm just hating when I say Jake Paul's done more for boxing than Tank Davis has? What has Tank Davis done for you? Boxing. Get a new tattoo. His version of the English language. Shout out to the Baltimore educational system. What has he done? Beat people that he was supposed to beat? Catch weights and drains? And what has Jake Paul done? And by the way, he's beefing with him online now? Seriously, man? Y'all sure y'all got a fight in March with Lamont Roach? Y'all sure? Y'all sure? I'm asking. Y'all sure y'all got a fight? Where's it at? Where is it? Believe it or not, March is right around the corner. November's almost over. Then we got December. All right, February, we thought we had one on the 14th. It's postponed to March 1st. Where's that? Where's that? I'm asking. Maybe somebody knows. I got a life. When I shut this computer down, I got a life. I get my news from Blue Blood and a couple of other outlets. Where's the fight at, man? You know what's crazy? Jake Paul can actually get a Canelo fight. You know that's crazy, right? Oh, Gerald, you're right, man. Mario Barrios was picked to win that fight. I don't know what the odds were, but he was supposed to wash his opponent. Man, that looked like a Rocky movie. Ain't nobody trashing Barrios. You know why? Everybody's on code. Supreme Beast Boxing in the building. Salute. Salute to the usual suspects. Shout out Big G, PGH. Salute. If I miss you in the chat, know that I love you. Jamal, what up, Jamal? Stormy says they changed this to be a boxing match that counted against Mike's record. Got him! Humiliation rituals are us, the elites. You either die a hero or live to become a minion. Bro, Derek Gaines, the legend, salute. That counted on Mike's record? Jake Paul? I didn't check. That count. You see what I mean, y'all? You see, y'all did this. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. Hold on. Y'all need to see my face this morning. Y'all did this. This is why I hate casuals. I knew this day would come. I didn't know that it would come on this level. I didn't know. I had no idea. That counted on Mike's record, man. So Jake Paul is a ranked fighter. Well, he's a pro fighter. T-Dog, I salute you, man. Thank you so much. Calvin was honest. He wasn't specific on what he was using, but he was honest. And if he was honest about that, you know, it don't surprise me that, you know, Joe Townsend, salute. That was a sanctioned fight. You see what I mean? So Mike got another L on his record. You see what I mean? If you on that stuff and then you're not on it, you'll tend to know if you're in the ring with someone who's on it. That's why I asked him, do you know if you've ever been in the ring with somebody? And he said Vladimir Klitschko. I said, wow. And then he was honest and said, you know, he wasn't specific on what he took, but he said, you know, he took stuff in the past. And there's clearly a difference. So when he was in the ring with Vladimir, and he broke down certain things that the average person wouldn't know. When he said, you know, his body was hard, that means y'all don't know, man. A lot of y'all, some of y'all do, some of y'all don't. But I always suspected, but I'm like, hey, leave it to the sanctions. They'll catch it. They don't. Jimmy, what up? They don't. Gio James, Bronx on deck. They don't. Because what was good for business? You see Calvin Brock and Jamil McCline and Sam Peter, Chris Bird, all those guys were on HBO, right? And they were bringing in that European invasion. That was like a 6-year plan. They brought in the Klitschkos, right? They got Vladimir a Ray Mercer fight. They got him a Calvin Brock. They tried to get Calvin 2 times before. He says, no. I know my worth. I'm worth more. Brother Cole, what up? Finally got him. It ain't work out for Calvin, but he said, you know, the guy was juiced out of his mind. They sent Lehman Brewster over to Germany to fight him of the rematch with Vladimir. Go figure that. They already had a long-term plan to bring in KK Kovalev. They brought in Lomachenko. The Golovkin lying to us, talking about this guy broke Marvin Hagler's record. It was a lie. They acted like Bernard when Triple G, when they were building him, they acted like Bernard Hopkins' whole history didn't exist. It was like, I'm watching this like, yo, what are they talking about? They giving him awards and having him take pictures with Marvin Hagler when he was alive. I'm like, what is going on? And Calvin Brock and Jamil Big Time McCline, who also fought Vladimir. I always thought, like, I'm like, HBO's really doing this? They felt that they had enough European white fighters to carry this banner. That's what they felt. And somebody in those HBO offices thought that that was okay. And this is what happens when you allow your racism to supersede business. And this is why we have the mess we have now. They thought what's best for business is putting a bunch of white faces, because these white faces, although not American, they tried to get Baby Joe Messi. But no disrespect to him, he didn't have the talent that they had. So they said, well, a white face is good enough. And don't tell me that's not what they did, because I watched it. And I'm like, we got a bunch of black talent right now. How do you allow Larry Merchant to talk? Floyd Mayweather was there. He was the meal ticket. And Larry Merchant never respected. Think about it. He disrespected Floyd to some of y'all. That was new. For you young kids, go back and look at it. But he never had a good relationship with Bernard Hopkins. And I'll take it back further than that. He always violated Larry Holmes. He never liked Roy Jones. He never did. Every time he spoke to Roy Jones, he bringing up Darius Miklashevsky, trying to tell him go over there. Larry, they know me over there. They don't know him here. He got to come here and fight me. And Roy on my show said, I'm not going over there because they were going to rob him. Shaquille, salute, queen. And thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm so glad Roy didn't go. Look at my show when he called in on the show. He knew better than to go over there because he knew what they were going to do to him. Please, main biker, salute. Why wasn't Larry on the phone? Why wasn't HBO on the phone throwing money at him? Yo, come on. Come over here and fight Roy. We'll poison him here. That sort of thing. We never got the fight. For the record. No, it was Saturday, Joe. It was Saturday. And for the record, A-sides make the fight. Roy never said no to the fight. He just said, no, I'm not going over there to fight him. If Miklashevsky says, I come to the Trump Plaza or whatever, Bob, what up? Long time no see. The Taj Mahal, whatever was going on back then, Atlantic City, Vegas, New York, LA, Roy absolutely would have fought him. He just said, I'm not going to Germany to fight that guy. That's what he said. Why would he do that? See what I mean? But HBO is a prime example as to how we got here today. I appreciate that, Joe. Thank you, Charles. When people put their personal feelings, people that are in charge, somebody at HBO thought it was a good idea. Look, we got all these white guys, and I know we got white fans that'll boost our visuals. They'll boost our sales. Our viewership will go up if we get these white guys in here somewhere. They were so hell-bent on getting a white audience. They disregarded all of the black talent and Latin talent, even if they're Latin American. They blew all of that off. And it showed when Larry Merchant went in there after outstanding performance and he threw the mic in one of these dudes' face. He never respected Larry Holmes. He never respected Bernard Hopkins. They could never do right. He never respected Floyd. When Floyd was with Top Rank and he called out all those names. He called them all out. Please, man. The only time he laughed with Floyd was when he called out Prince Nassim Hamed. He said, no, Prince is not fighting you. Well, he was right. But what's worse than a black American? Indian Muslim Brit, I guess. I guess that's worse. And HBO killed themselves. See, to y'all, I'm talking to the young cats. Yeah, that was like, oh, blasphemous. Oh my God, how did they leave? Why they leaving the business? How'd they fall off? You got a minute? Turns out the Klitschko's couldn't carry them. Triple G couldn't carry them. A white, redheaded Mexican couldn't carry them. You see that? And guess what? They didn't care to. You know why? They had their own market that carried them. Canelo got the Mexican market, which is fine. The Klitschko's got all of Europe, which is fine. Kovalev got all of Europe, which was fine. You know what happened here? Nothing. HBO found out that a white audience couldn't carry the boxing mantle. You know who could, though? The black dollar, which was underappreciated. Very underappreciated. The Latin dollar, they just said, to hell with it. They absolutely did. Think about it. Vitali Klitschko. That's how his name was being said on air. Y'all don't remember Andre Ward talking with them? And then when listen, man. And this is all relevant to this conversation. Andre Ward used to sit in the booth with Larry Merchant and Jim Lampley. And he was the only person with a real educated opinion that I cared about. And when Triple G tried to sneak his ass up to 168, and Andre Ward was very vocal and said, "No, you're not coming up here to do what? Have a clown fight with Chavez Jr.? Because Chavez Jr. is a clown. He had some talent. He was strong, but he wasn't committed to the sport." Matter of fact, someone sent me a video. This is a long time ago, of him walking around the house wearing pumps.
What are you, a homo?
I was like, well, there goes that. He's walking around his crib with stilettos on. I was like, what is this? And I looked, I said, that's Chavez Jr.? Done. So everyone was against it. He wants to go to 168. Ward calls him out, and Ward was the bully. And they cut Ward down, didn't they? They said, oh, you're always injured. But all of a sudden, you want to fight Triple G. Now you're not injured. You haven't done anything. I said he won the Super 6. Oh, that was 1 million years ago. Well, 2 million years ago, 2 million was Triple G's amateur career. Well, I don't understand. Well, that's one of the major marketing plays that they have for these European guys. Triple G, Vasily Lomachenko. They talk about 1 million amateur fights. I said Andre Ward fought all his contemporaries in that Super 6. All of them. So you have this dude saying who knocks out light heavyweights. That's what Abel Sanchez told us. That's what he told us. That's what he told us. Okay. Yeah, that's right, Darius. A gold medalist, all that stuff. That's how they market these people to us. And I clearly remember Abel Sanchez saying he will fight Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather was the welterweight, but he'd fight Floyd Mayweather. And he's in the gym knocking out light heavyweights. That's what he said. Then he wants to go to 168 anyway. Why would you waste your time with Chavez Jr.? Come fight the man. Then Abel Sanchez says black fighters don't sell. Remember that? I have a video of it. It's one of my highest viewed videos. Put in Abel Sanchez says black fighters don't sell. But you wanted a Floyd Mayweather fight. But then when we call that shit out on our channels, we're racist? No, that's what he said, bro. That's what he said. And he completely contradicted himself. I have a video. Coach, what up? I have a video where Angel, what's good? Aaron, what's good? Where Triple G's asked about Andre Ward. And he says, no, he's too much for me. Not today. He's too much for me. They never fought. He's not retired, and he's at 168 right now. Oh, I'm sorry. Because while he was trying to fight Triple G, he let him know twice. He called him Little G. Matter of fact, that was Andre Ward started calling him Little G first. He did that. And Triple G never responded to him, nothing. Nothing. He let that go with the way of the wind. Well, what happens later? They throw Kovalev, who was the crusher, who beat the crap out of Bernard Hopkins. They throw Kovalev at Ward. Well, why don't you go up to 175 and fight the crusher? Merchant and Lampley was picking Kovalev to beat Andre Ward. Well, they fight. Ward gets dropped in the first round. Gets up and out-hustles that alcoholic racist and beat him. People screamed robbery. Andre said, all right, I'll do it again. This time he stopped his ass. And what was the excuse? Low blows. It wasn't a low blow. Those were belt line hits. But anyone in the industry that's been around Kovalev, they told you he's weak to the body. So they protected Triple G, made him go up. So he was a weight bully, but they made the weight bully go up in weight and fight the crusher, and he beat him twice. Andre Ward said some things that I did not like, but I will never talk bad about his boxing career. Never. Same thing with Oscar De La Hoya. I'm not going to talk bad about his boxing career. He's a legend. Check the resume. He's a legend. He's a weirdo now, but he's a legend in the ring. Tank fans, you paying attention? Did you hear anything I said? Because some of y'all are like, yo, that's true, that's true, that's true. Yeah, Tank fans. What did I just say? Andre Ward could have stayed at 168. He had never had a problem making weight. He could have stayed right there at 168. And say, yo, man, y'all want me to go fight Kovalev, but y'all don't want me to fight Triple G, man. Y'all racist as hell. He didn't do that. He said, fight Triple G? Okay. And I missed the spot. CDK, salute. He went up and had a warm-up fight against Sullivan Barrera and knocked him on his ass, I think, once in that fight. That happened. Had a warm-up fight and 2 fights with Kovalev, and then he rode off into the sunset. 1 weight class up. Tank fans, y'all remember telling us that Devin Haney was too big? Y'all forgot? Y'all told us that. Devin never said that. Coach Cal said it, but Tank never said that. So why is he beefing with Jake Paul as if Jake Paul's not 200 pounds? What, he's 200 pounds, but the skill set ain't there. I get it. So is that not a cherry pick? Is that not a bag grab? Is it not? You do understand why American boxing is dead, right? Because of you mofos. That's why I don't like you Tank fans. You guys are pathetic. You could stop this, but you don't care to. You're too busy flossing your teeth with his pubic hair. You're just... I'm willing to bet there's a Tank fan that likes the Jake Paul fight. This is disgusting. And this is why American boxing fans are the absolute worst. Fanatics. I already read to you what the term fanatic, look it up. I don't feel like pulling it up now. Fanatic. It's not a good thing. Fan is short for fanatic. I'm a boxing supporter. And we've gotten away from it. And that's why American boxing is going to go the way of HBO. It's going to go the way of Showtime. And now Top Rank is severing ties with ESPN, or is ESPN severing ties with Top Rank? Y'all have had some good events, but The ends aren't justifying the means. It's like you do have one good event, and then we put y'all on maybe 5 times a year, and those are okay events. So we're losing money fucking with you. So is Top ranked 7 times with ESPN, or is it vice versa? The language is very, 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 very important. Michael Ray, salute. Jalen, what up? The language is very, very, very important here. Is Top ranked 7 times with ESPN, or is it vice versa? It's like when you ask a shorty, yeah, you was with your man for 3 years? Yeah. Who broke up with who? And she says, we grew apart. You grew apart? Somebody broke up with, oh, we both agreed. No. Somebody broke up. And if she's telling you that, she got dumped. And vice versa. If the brother says, oh, we grew apart. We agreed that. No. She left your ass, didn't she? Yeah. Same thing with a girl. You grew apart. No. You got bored, or you saw something else, or you thought the grass was greener. Something happened. No couple sits down and says, yo, look, do you want to break up? I think we should break up. Yeah, I think so, because you do this and I do that. No, it doesn't go like that. One party has an issue and they call it quits. Now, the other party might not like it, or they can agree and say, you know what, I ain't going to fight for this. But somebody initiates it. Please stop. Please stop. This is ridiculous. So who called it quits between ESPN and Top Rank? That's the word. Who called it quits? Somebody called it quits. I'm willing to bet ESPN called it quits. Boxing is not even ranked as the highest sport in America today, like it used to be. Why is that? I'm gonna tell you why. The execs at these at like Top Rank, PBC, Gary, what up? Oh yeah, Gary, yeah. I believe that. Demon, salute. PBC, Top Rank. Don King promotion. He's not really around like that no more. He could put a venue. He could put an event together in small places. But they got involved in this WWE thing. They get a fighter, KG, my brother. They get a fighter and they say, hey man, this guy, he has a fan base at the city. We can cater to this fan base. Get him a bunch of gimme fights. Get his confidence up. Put him in a ring with at least a portion of his contemporaries. Maybe 1 or 2 guys, and it'll work out. Hopefully it'll work out, and we'll see what happens. So he'll have maybe 1 or 2 blockbuster events. But after that, what do? The last person to do that was Floyd, and he fought pretty much once a year. And it was a blockbuster event. What you don't understand is that's the old way of doing things, and it cannot be done again. Y'all do realize that social media, as we know it today, it was in its infancy. It wasn't as tough as it was today. So you can't do it the way Floyd was doing it. The market done changed. The Zone came into the market at first with Eddie Hearn, and Eddie Hearn didn't understand. When I asked him at the presser in New York, what have you learned since working in the American market? What have you learned? And he said, that's a good question. It was a good question. And I would love to sit down and talk to him about it, because I bet you he'll drop some gems. He came over here and he failed. But you know what he did? He failed forward, because now he understands the American market. What he didn't know is that we're not the UK fans. We're fucking stupid. I'm saying I mean, you know, I don't really mean me. I don't mean y'all guys. But American fight fans are like children. Scrapbook boxing in the building. Salute to you, OG. Original God. He says, great to see you, Drew. Happy belated birthday, brother. Wishing you and your family an outstanding and upcoming get-together. Thank you so much, good brother. That means everything. Thank you so much. Salute to Scrapbook Boxing. Go subscribe to Scrapbook Boxing. I'll tell y'all that all the time. If you love boxing, if you love the history of the sport, and you want to know why I get angry sometimes looking at these kids, go to Scrapbook Boxing. Pick a video. Pick the videos when he's talking about what black fighters had to deal with. Why I got so upset when Anthony Joshua told Deontay Wilder that we'll freeze him out. Why boxers aren't supposed to say that to one another, let alone black fighters are not supposed to say that to each other. Auntie Jenny in the building. Salute, Auntie. Go subscribe to Auntie Jenny. Salute, salute. But these kids don't want to listen. And I get on here and I talk the way I talk, and they say, oh, Drew, you're racist. No, I'm not. I understand. Go to Scrapbook Boxing. I understand the history of the sport. I was just talking about Jim Lampley and Larry Merchant and why HBO it's no longer in existence. Y'all don't know. I had Calvin Brock on here last night. He was a part of that last black group that they didn't see any value in. There was some matchmaking that Calvin and Jamil McCline could have benefited from. Why do you think Vladimir tried to get him so it took Vladimir 3 times to get Calvin in the ring because they were trying to underpay him? They gave him Jamil McCline. Jamil wasn't ready, but he took the fight. They gave him Ray Mercer. And by then, Ray Mercer was over the hill. But they were padding that dude's records. And they put all the marketing behind those 2 Ukrainian dudes right in our face. And then Triple G, and then Kovalev, and then Lomachenko. And now you're looking at it like, yo, what's going on with HBO? Where the black fighters at? Andre Ward working with these dudes. And they didn't say, well, I think Triple G need to get in there with you. No. They said, go up and fight Kovalev. And Kovalev was like, he had a reputation of being, he was the killer, the crusher, because he killed someone in the ring. Andre, go up and wait and fight him. Go ahead. Well, that backfired. See, y'all don't see that. I was here for it. Some of you wasn't even born. And I'm talking to you Tank fans. There's a history with this thing. So when I tell you go subscribe to Scrapbook, to learn, this shit is deep rooted. Sending Ward up to go fight Kovalev and nobody, his co-workers didn't protest that. They said it was a good fight. You didn't think Gennady Golovkin, who was better than Marvin Hagler, and y'all forgot about Bernard Hopkins and his entire stint at middleweight? Him versus Andre Ward wasn't a step in the right direction. Him versus Andre Ward wouldn't be his attempt at greatness. Edgar, salute. DJ Zion, salute. Thank you. Todd French in that super chat, much love. He said, happy birthday, my brother. Peace and blessings, and salute to you guys. Much love. So that wouldn't be Triple G's path to greatness if he could beat Andre Ward. But if he loses to Andre Ward, it's Andre Ward. No. You know what they were reserving him for? The pale redhead from Mexico. Caught lightning in the bottle with him, right? He looks Irish, but he speaks Spanish? What is that? Never mind. We can sell some seats. Tone, what up? They preserved Triple G for him. Because if Triple G could beat him, it's a win-win for them. He looks white, but he's not white. Y'all remember American Me? And that one Mexican looked like a white boy. He had blonde hair and blue eyes, but he was Mexican. And they got locked up. And that white gang stepped in. They said, hey, man, where you from? He said, La Primera. They're like, what the fuck? He's Mexican. Yeah, that was Canelo. Y'all remember that scene? He said, La Primera. I was dying. Like, what the fuck? That's Canelo. La Primera. Henry, salute. Thank you. Thank you. Charlotte said Irish man and Mexican point. Yeah. Wendell, salute. I don't just call racism just to call it. If you go to Scrapbook Boxing, he tells it. The videos are there. But you see, y'all are Black American. Y'all have the attention span of a goldfish. Y'all know what the attention span of a goldfish is? Y'all know what that means? Delano, salute. You know, a goldfish brain, whatever they see, as soon as they turn away from it, something that I learned a long time ago, I might be a little off on this, but they could look at something, and as soon as they turn away, they forget what they saw like 15 seconds ago. They have like the craziest short-term memory. And you niggas got the attention span of a goldfish. Y'all watching, as soon as you turn away, it's on to the next. And then you turn away from the, y'all are fucking Dory. Y'all saw Finding Nemo. If you have kids, you saw Finding Nemo. If you had young kids back then. Dory was this fish that you'll be talking to Dory and she'll have a whole conversation with you. As soon as she turned away, she'll turn back and be like, hey, how you doing? It's like, yo, you was just talking to me. My name's Dory. The sequel was Finding Dory because she had a bad memory. Kel Too Slimy, what up? You niggas is Dory. That's an excellent meme. I'm gonna make it eventually. And you new Tank fans, you cats that were born like in 2002, 2000, y'all have no idea. HBO going under, y'all were like, hey, you know, will businesses go under? No, you have no idea how big that was and why that even happened. All I said was, see, you got all these black fighters up and coming. And y'all didn't care. Y'all just wanted to throw these Europeans in our face. Somebody made that decision and they fell on their sword. Idiots. Al Jones, salute. Idiots. This is y'all fault. And then when Showtime collapsed, that was cause to panic. Showtime now? How? And now ESPN is severing ties with Top Rank. Y'all not scared? No, y'all too stupid. You know what y'all are? Y'all are in the Twin Towers. The planes done hit. And this is morbid, but this is who y'all are. The planes hit. And y'all are above where the planes hit. And your boss is saying, everyone stay in your seats, remain calm. No, nigga, you about to die. And you look out the window and say, well, that's bad, but boss told me to stay in my seat. Let me tell you something. Since I was a child, and me and my brother spoke about this, since we were children. See, if you've never been to New York and you never saw the World Trade Center, the original buildings, you have no idea how massive those buildings were. I've been to the top of the ones. I've been to the top of the Empire State. I've been to the top of, you know, all the tall buildings in New York. I've been to them. Even when I was a kid, me and my brother, like, man, if we ever worked here and we had to work all the way up here, I'd have a parachute. If the building falling or something happened, you got to jump out that window. You jump out the window and you could parachute right into the west side down. There's a whole walkway over there. If you're nice with it, you could glide right down. Or if you're not nice with it, go into the water. You could literally glide halfway to New Jersey. It's right across the river. We said that. Now you see, I used to love HBO. Boxing After Dark. Boxing After Dark, I saw Juan Manuel Marquez a bunch of times. I watched him fight. True Boxing Night Salute. I believe I saw, did I see him fight Mark Too Sharp Johnson on HBO? The Baby Bull versus Juan Manuel Marquez. Juan Diaz, classic fight. You see, that's my history. When HBO was messing up, I was one of the people saying, they're goofing up with this. They doing too much. All these white boys coming over here not speaking. They speaking who gives a fuckistan, and you know we don't know what's going on. And then they telling, and it's all right. Let these guys develop. Jelly Bean Salute. Let these guys develop. If they're great, they're gonna show us. Stop telling us that this guy's better than Marvin Hagler. Stop doing that. Well, they ain't listen. They ain't listen. Not even the power of Manny Pacquiao could keep HBO afloat. Can you believe that? Gerard Harlem in the building. You believe that? I can. They killed themselves, man. You guys was dating a chick with a drug habit. She like that white snow, and they killed themselves. Too much of that sugar gave you diabetes. And when that plane crashed, I saw it. I was at the top of the World Trade, and I didn't go downstairs because there was no stairs. It was on fire. I ran to the roof and jumped off the building with my parachute. HBO, boom, what's that? Boss says, sit in your seat. Everything will be okay. Remain calm. All right, upstairs. And by the time I glided down to the West Side Highway and started walking, by the time I got to 86th Street, the buildings was on the floor. That was me. That was HBO. World Trade 1, I forget which one fell first, but that was Showtime. Mac of the South, salute. Corbin, what's good? Now what? I got all the way uptown, safe and sound, boss. I'm like, oh, they falling? Okay. HBO, Showtime, Twin Towers fell. They on the ground. But you know what's crazy? Imagine being in New Jersey, right across the river, and seeing it and saying, oh, okay. And as soon as you turn around, you just continue with your day. Like you ain't see what just happened. That's you motherfuckers. I'm not saying y'all in the chat. I'm talking about you fair-weathered fans. You guys are frauds. That's you. And you don't know, because you ignored that, that gave light to Jake Paul. You did this. You did this. Jake Paul isn't sneaking in the back door and grabbing money. No. He walked in the front door and made a withdrawal. And now he's the face of boxing. Excuse me, what state were they in with this event? Put it in the chat. What state were they in? Tell me. Oh. Dragon Fang, salute. Texas? Who was trying to make a fight in Texas but couldn't secure the goddamn venue?
Whoa! What the that's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it? Oh, frog money courting, he did ride Crambo. Frog money courting, he did ride Crambo.
What? They secured Jerry's World. Freedom's March, salute. Can I ask y'all a question? What's bigger, the Toyota Center or Jerry's World? Better question. What's bigger and more popular? Jerry's World or the Toyota Center? Just asking. And this kid, who's not even a real boxer, came in and fought a 58-year-old Mike Tyson in a glorified sparring session and did what was 140 million views on Netflix. There were so many people on the app was kind of like crashing. And the undercard was pretty good. Mario Barrios made $3 million, but fought Tank for $500,000. And now this motherfucker is beefing with, look, he's beefing with Jake Paul for what? For what? Jake already roasted him. He said, man, look, I understand you can't get on, you're too short to get on the rides at Disney. I'm like, hey, here we go. You're not gonna out roast Jake Paul. That's what he does for a living. Part of the reason, part of what he does for a living. You're not going to out-roast him, so get it out your mind. Jake Paul can go to Baltimore right now and sell something out. Tank Davis could throw an event the same day that Jake Paul throws an event. Jake Paul's event's going to sell out. And Jake Paul will charge more money for the damn seats. And Jake Paul will have a better undercard. You know why? Because he's paying better. Now do you understand why I say, yo, y'all need to be concerned about what's going on with the PBC? Because HBO was Tower 1. Showtime was Tower 2. The PBC is the Pentagon. And they ate a missile or a plane or whatever, allegedly, too. I'm still asking. What's the date for Tank's fight? We heard March 1st. Where? Okay, I'm ready to buy a ticket. Where? Where am I going? Am I flying? Am I driving down I-95? Where am I going? Tell me where I'm going. Let's say I'm a Tank fan. I want to go. Okay, where's it at? Is it in Philly? Is it in Baltimore? Is it here in New York? Is it at the Barclays? Where? Am I taking the train over there? What's going on? Wasn't Jamal Charlo and Andrade supposed to be like the co-main event? What happened? Was it true that they tried to throw Morrell and Benavidez on that card somewhere? Is that true? What happened? Face of boxing? And I'm gonna tell you something. If Canelo, for 2 seconds, if he entertains fighting Jake Paul, it's over. It's over. Because the world, even the Jake haters are going to tune in because they know he's going to whoop Jake's ass. And Canelo's not holding back. He's not holding back. This is your face of boxing? Y'all don't know boxing. You see, you fucked up a long time ago. You didn't learn anything from HBO, killing themselves. trying to hit us with a Ukraine, Russian, Australian, whatever it was. I forgot Costa was in there somewhere too. He's Australian by way of Russia. They tried. They really tried. Didn't work. Didn't work. Fucked off for it. You chased Floyd Mayweather off of HBO, sent him to Showtime, and then Showtime died. Remember Showtime? We were told, didn't Steven Espinosa said they had 16 events lined up? They went out of business the next, like 5 months later, something like that. I was like, what the? Oh, man. Y'all don't see this? This is bad. Meanwhile, Jake Paul knocks out Nate Robinson. And it went viral. I'm like, all right, well, he's a basketball player. Okay. Then he's knocking out MMA fighters. And I'm like, okay. They tried so hard. Yeah, Ruslan Pavatnikov. Ricky Hatton was over there for a second. He fought on HBO real quick. It was brief. And I agree with you, Angel. He's not a real boxer, but if you look on Mike Tyson's box rec. Let me pull that up. Ultraman in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He says, what up, fam, man? Salute to you, good brother. Much love, man. Salute. Freedom's March in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He says, the Jake versus Mike fight and the Indian versus Brazilian fights were ass. But he had some real fights on that card. Imagine Rider season. An MVP sponsoring the fights with no promoters and with the networks. Let me tell you something. Queensberry and Matchroom are playing ball with the zone. And they're all working with Turkey Al-Sheikh. The game's changed. You see, you're still going to get boxing talk here. Because this clown shit is almost over. Either Tank is going to fight his contemporaries, or no one's going to... Can he promote himself? If so, why is he not doing it now? Do you see more and more why you were supposed to respect Devin Haney? Devin moved around. Kamara, what up? He moved around. You see? He worked with the zone. He worked with Bob Arum. He worked with Matchroom. That's what bosses do. He wasn't tied in. He wasn't tied in with the PBC. He didn't have to do it. But he's not a boss, though. What is Tank gonna do? I'll tell you what. He's not giving you a fight on December 14th. He told us March 1st. Where? I have no clue, bro. Ratchet, what up? I have no clue. Y'all don't have no clue because we don't know. He gave us another date, so we're gonna hold him to that date, right? Fine. I'm just saying where. And is he fighting Lamont Roach? He was propositioning his girlfriend Ryan Garcia for a rematch. I saw that. What happened to Lamont Roach? What is this? What is this? So you're propositioning Ryan Garcia or whatever they had. They was having a conversation. I saw some screenshots. Yeah, salute, sis. Isaiah, salute. And then I seen he's beefing with Jake Paul. What happened to Lamont Roach? Jake Paul is 200 plus pounds. But Devin is too big for you? Teofimo Lopez is at 140 with a belt. Is he too big for you? But I'm a hater though, right? HBO's gone because they played with y'all. They tried to play with us. Showtime's gone. Because they tried to play with us. Y'all have faith in this PBC deal with Amazon? No, why Bill says this wouldn't be a problem if Lomachenko didn't duck him. You know what I'm thinking about that? And salute to Nada86 in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He said, salute Drew and the mighty LDBC, man. Salute, man. Much love and appreciation. Thank you. More and more, you know what I think? And I can't confirm this. I think they tried to underpay Loma. And the only reason why I suspect that, I can't confirm it, but the only reason why I suspect it is because they didn't have no money to secure the goddamn venue. So I believe, and I can't confirm this, I believe they came to Loma and said, we're going to give you this amount and you'll get the rest on the back end with a promise. And Loma said, what is this? No. I heard you gave him $300 million or somewhere close to it. You can't give me 10? This might be my last fight. I might get my head knocked off. No. We'll give you, and I'm just making up numbers. I don't know. We'll give you like $2 million, but you see on the back end, because you're popular. Ryan ended up with like over 30 million when they counted all the money with him and Tank. What did he got 5 million up front and ended up with like 30, 35? I don't remember. I'm not a numbers guy. I didn't care about that. I just wanted Tank to beat his ass, and he did it. He beat him. That's it. I think they tried to hit Loma with that, and it's like, well, how long? Am I going to get it the next day, the day after the next month, the next week? You could be paying me for the next 10 years. No, I want to guarantee. TD Sports, my brother Thomas, salute. I want to guarantee. Well, we can guarantee you will be more than 2 million. And he says, no, your little bit of money don't move me. That's what I think they meant. I think he was misquoted. I can't confirm it, but I think he was misquoted. I think he was misquoted. When they said money don't move Lomachenko, I think they misquoted him. I think he said you don't have enough money to move me. You see why it's important that these motherfuckers on broadcast how much they make? Maybe if Lomachenko didn't know how much money that he brought. He said, did Tank not say this is the biggest deal? It's a bigger deal than Floyd Mayweather. Did he not say that? So when you're fighting guys, oh yeah, you got $250 million, $300 million. Yeah. You want me to fight you? Yeah. You need me? Yeah. You can at least give me 20. What you mean you ain't got it? What you mean you can give me 5 million or 2 million straight up, and I gotta wait until y'all count the numbers for me to get the rest? What you mean? We'll give you 2 million straight up, and it'll be significantly more. Okay, well give me an amount. Well, we can't, because it could be 30, it could be 50, or it could be 2 million in one. No, Wyville, you're right. You're right. And I don't think the PBC had enough money to move Lomachenko. That was the quote. That's what I'm suspecting. And you know what's crazy, man? I keep saying this. Y'all think I hate Tank? I didn't once upon a time. Y'all think I hate AJ? Mark, what up? I didn't once upon a time. It was their behavior that made me say, come on, enough's enough. Do something. Yeah, exactly, 704, Joe. That back end money was a motherfucker. They were praising him. if everybody retires right now, the two worst records at 135 is Shakur and Tank. Loma got a better record than him. George Kambosos got a better record than him. Teofimo Lopez has a better record than him. Devin Haney has a better record than him. Oh, I'm sorry. Frank Martin hasn't really done anything, but he got in there with Tank, drained, and I'm holding him on that. I don't care. I don't have to give Tank any credit. Y'all give him enough. So I'm going to look at the cup half empty instead of half full. You drained that dude. And you drained Ryan. By the way, how many belts did Ryan have? That was a win for you in your pockets. I'm not on that. I just want Ryan to go away. And now y'all see why. He's a drug cheat and he's a racist. But meanwhile, I get this. You high-fiving the dude after he cheated. Then after that, he goes on a racist tirade. Now, I know what you're thinking. Motherfuckers like, oh, well, the racist tirade was after that. Well, Tank is online calling out anything that he sees fit. He said nothing about that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did Tank ever have an opinion on Ryan's racist outbursts? Y'all let me know. I'm not on Twitter. Intelligent Savage, salute. Did he? Did he say, yo, Ryan, F you? Ryan, that ain't cool. Did he even say anything? Tell me. Y'all tell me. Did he? Did that little monkey, right? Because people got mad. Oh, well, Bill called him a little monkey. He is. Bill wasn't using it as a racial disrespect, but I am. Remember, I hate Tank. I hate him. Yeah. No, he did nothing. Look at that. You see? You see? My hate is justified. My hate is justified. Oh, Bill called Tank a little monkey. Well, he says he's a big ape. He's not. First of all, he's the size of a fucking hobbit. That's number one. He's a little boy. Number one. Number two, it was bars. You ain't no ape, you're a little monkey. That's like trying to play gorilla when you ain't no killer. Hi, Malachi, you bitch ass nigga. I'ma stay on your bumper. I'ma see you. We'll see what's good. That's like saying, you're not no pit bull, you a chihuahua with a megaphone. You ain't no ape, you a monkey. You're a little monkey. There was nothing racial behind that. Me, however, when I call him a knuckle dragging nigga, I mean it. From the depths of my body and soul, I mean that. Now, just so I'm clear, he never called Ryan out on his racist outbursts against George Floyd. He never said that about him wanting to join the Ku Klux Klan. Never said anything. I just want to make sure I'm clear. But he damn sure had something to say about Devin Haney when he was talking to Andre Ward. Not only his black brother, but his Muslim brother. Shout out to March 1st. Y'all going to the fight? Where's that? You see, my position on Tank is justified. I can explain it. The rest of you niggas can't. By the way, Professor X, my brother, salute. By the way, Teofimo Lopez called him a monkey. Has he said anything? So he's consistent with that. He's consistent with that much, is he not? He said nothing to Ryan. He said nothing to Teofimo. Drew, why you hate Tank? Tyrell, salute. Didn't I tell you 80% of it has nothing to do with boxing? The other 20%, it's working itself out. Why? You beefing with Jake Paul, little nigga? He was in the same state as you, but he sold out Jerry's World. I heard floor seats was like 20 racks. Is that true? Hold on. Because it looked like it was sold out. Was floor seats like $20,000? Did that happen? Copper, what up? Did that happen? Tell me I misread that. Tell me that floor seats was like maybe 10 grand. Like if you're right there by, you could touch the mat. Is that true? Did I mishear that? Because I swear to God, I tried to ignore that. $2.3 million. What? What? Joe Townsend says they were reselling for $30,000 to $8,000, and they even had $2 million seats. What up, Tank? Yeah, come on! And now, let me play the race card for a second. Let me race bait for a second. Reaching out to that white boy for what exactly? You want to punch him in the face for something he said to you? You want to put more money in his pocket? You want to punch him in the face for something he said to you? You mad? But you don't want to break bread with Shakur for the real fighters? You don't want to break bread with Devin Haney, the real fighters? You know what Devin Haney did to you? Become undisputed the whole time he was at 135 and you didn't do shit about it. Remember when I kept saying that that's a problem? That is a problem. You didn't listen. Corbin, what up? You didn't listen. You see, because if we as a community kept it boxing and you guys as fighters kept it boxing, we'd be in our own world, and that would be the realm of sports entertainment. As a matter of fact, if we brushed that off and laughed at it and didn't entertain it, those fighters on the undercard will be reluctant to go over there. And if they went over there for a bigger bag, we would deem them as sellouts. And all they would be left to saying is, y'all, look, I got bills to pay. Okay, well, you ain't no real fighter. You fucking with Jake Paul. That was a clown fight. 58-year-old Mike Tyson. Real fighters shouldn't even be dealing with Jake Paul. But you know what the problem is? Jake Paul is actually a fan with a bag who cares. And even if it's not genuine, that's hard to decipher. You can't prove it. You know why? Everybody's getting paid on it. So he could be the main event, the clown event. As a matter of fact, I heard he tried to make him versus Mike the co-main and Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor the main event. He tried, but Netflix said, no, that's impossible. Matter of fact, Logan Paul had a fight, and they put Demetrius Andrade as the main event. I think Logan Paul and KSI were the co-main. After they fought, people left. So you know what? This is why I'm not mad at the Paul brothers. They putting all of y'all on blast, and while y'all was in here fucking around, not fighting the best, and you have a stupid ass fan base that are cool with whatever you do, you found out that your stupid ass fan base is not the majority. Because if they were, you'd be able to book the Toyota Center, and you can't. There was no money to book it. The same reason why they couldn't book the Toyota Center is the same reason why Lomachenko decided not to fight you. It's not that money don't move Lomachenko. You didn't have enough money to make him move. Mike Tyson got paid $20 million to get in the ring. You didn't have $15 million just to give Lomachenko. He's carrying the event. People wanted to see that fight for 4 or 5 years. I'm willing to bet they offered him like 2 or 3 or 4, maybe $5 million and say, yo, you have access to back-end money. I don't know how this event is going to do. I don't know. I don't trust that. We'll give you $5 million up front and you'll get, I don't know. I'm just going to throw a number out there. Trill Will, salute. 13% of the overall, which, as you can see, 13%. Ryan Garcia ended up with $50 million. Well, that's Ryan. I don't have a following like Ryan. Real boxing fans in the Ukraine and everybody else support me. But Ryan is followed by gay black men, and I stress that, gay black men, gay teenagers, little girls, horny execs, weirdos, and some people who claim to be boxing fans. So Ryan got 50 mil. You giving me 5. I'm just throwing a number out there. You giving me 5, and when y'all done counting the money, in about 8 months, I might just end up with 6. What you mean you ain't got no money? Didn't you give Tank Davis like $280 million? You ain't got 10 or 15 for me? Huh? You don't have enough money to move Lomachenko. You want me to come in here for peanuts? No. I know my worth. And that's why we have no fight. That's what I believe. So the next best thing was Lamont fucking Roach, and you wonder why. You wonder why. There's no event. I'm laughing. Oh my God. Oh shit. $2 million seats. I don't know who these dudes are, but they were right there ringside. Man, listen, if you got it like that, you got it like that. And you get to have a picture with with Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. If you got it like that, get it. If you got it like that, you got it like that. I don't know who those fellas were, but they had it like that. And that's a damn good seat. And you get pictures with the guys in the main event. Let me ask you a question. You ask the average person around the world, who would you rather have a picture with? Mike Tyson and Jake Paul or Tank Davis and Lamont Roach?
Whoa! What the that's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it? Oh, Froggy when he courtin', he did ride Crambo. Froggy when he courtin', he did ride Crambo. Froggy when he courtin', he did ride a sword and a revolver by his side. Crambo.
What?
March 1st, what's the venue? I'm listening.
Listen to this right here.
Y'all let me know. And now he's on social media beefing with Jake Paul, and Jake Paul saying he's too short to get on the rides at Disney World. And it is so out of control that Boosie's like, yo, man, I'll fight Tank for $20 million, man. Make the fight. Fuck it. You American fight fans are clowns. All of you. I don't take you serious. I don't. Those guys that watch Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, 80% of the people in that arena are not boxing fans. They're not. We talked about it because of the undercard. That's it. That's it. But what Jake Paul's doing for boxing is good. So when I say, who's done more for boxing, Jake Paul or Tank Davis, there's no comparison. You did have boxing fans there saying, you know, this is a good undercard. And then you had the freak show people that wanted to see the freak show that was there for Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Jake Paul is an advocate for getting fighters paid. He's selfless. Tank Davis is selfish. Why? Lamont Roach. And this is no disrespect to Lamont. But brother, you're at 130. So it's okay for him to come up 5 pounds. But when we said, Tank, go up 5 pounds and punch racist ass Teofimo Lopez in his goddamn shark mouth, you don't even acknowledge that he called you a monkey. But everyone's paying attention to Bill when he called him a monkey. That was not racist. Teos was. He said nothing. And then said, I'm going to give you Lamont Roach and you're going to like it. He literally told the fan that. What? And now you want beefing with Jake Paul for what? For what? Jake Paul's a heavyweight. You're not. So you're going to go fight Jake Paul and not, and by the way, everyone says he's a fake fighter, right? You're going to go ahead and do that. Right? And you're not going to fight Teofimo Lopez? You're not going to fight Devin Haney? You're not going to fight Shakur? You did not have enough money for Lomachenko? You know what? If Jake was really wanting to be a dick, he would call Lomachenko and make the fight with Lomachenko and him. Because then we could say he fought a real fighter. So what if he was like 30 weight classes above him? He still fought Lomachenko. And Lomachenko would take that fight. Why? Because he'd get paid.
Don't!
You see, Steve L, salute. Exactly, but Dev too big. You see, this is what you Tank fans get. Instead of loving boxing, you got a man crush.
Man crush.
Right on Tank. Tank. Yo, why you like Tank?
Man crush.
His tattoos?
Man crush.
His height?
Man crush.
His shoe size?
Man crush.
Yeah, because it's shoe size. You know what they say about a man's shoe size? Okay, he wears a size 5 in baby.
Man crush.
The lime green purse?
Man crush.
The purple fur coat with no shirt on. I don't know, man.
Man crush.
Brian says I better stop the tanks is gonna pop up. Yeah, well, hey, man. All you do with Tank fans, you line them up like little kids. You ever saw little kids out on a field trip? All right. Get in line. You better stop talking about Tank. You pat him on the head. You give him a cookie. You sit him down in a fucking. Give him some fruit snacks. They'll be all right. Just stop talking about Tank. Okay. You better stop talking about Tank. Sit on the floor. Fuck out of here. You're supposed to be the face of boxing. You're supposed to be leading people to the promised land. You and Canelo. The difference is with Canelo stops fighting today. He's going to Hall of Fame. Tank, you're not. You haven't done enough. You're surrounded by at least 5 people that can put you there, and you're beefing with Jake Paul. I got Boosie, y'all. I got Boosie, man. Come on, man. I got Boosie. I got Boosie by stoppage. Fuck it. American boxing's a joke. The face of boxing is leading you to an adamantium wall at warp speed, Scotty. Y'all remember Star Trek? Warp speed, Scotty. Boom. Y'all going right into adamantium. Boom. Dead. You guys aren't fight fans. Y'all don't want to watch Tank fight. Y'all want to watch him fuck.
Man crush.
And that's why American boxing is dead. Y'all let the inmates run the asylum. The corporations have maximized their dollar. They made some bad decisions. HBO tried to hit us with the European invasion, and that building collapsed, and Showtime lied to us. So we got 16 events. Went out of business 6 months later. That was crazy. Fred tried to tell y'all. He tried to tell y'all. Y'all called him a hater and everything else. He tried to tell y'all. He said, yo, look, I talked to these guys. These guys is almost done. It's over. Then Floyd got into the freak shows by doing all these exhibitions that no one cared about. I didn't care about it. Nigga gave you John Gotti Jr. 3 times. Who watched that shit? And while y'all worried about flashy jewelry and cars and tattoos and chicks, American boxing was dying a slow death. And instead of saying, all right, there's ranking systems. You have number 1 contenders. You have mandatories. The more belts you have, the more mandatories you have. Are you going to get busy? Y'all didn't care. Y'all was too busy celebrating mediocrity. And that's cool, because now it's dying. But boxing is alive. Did y'all watch the Latino night on DAZN? Did y'all watch that? No. DAZN got a lot of fights lined up. Do y'all know who's on those cards? No. Y'all know Queensberry signed a big deal with DAZN? No. Y'all know y'all even know who's on the Queensberry roster? No. DAZN got a buttload of, I shouldn't say buttload because a lot of you guys, you Tank fans, are gay as hell. Yeah, there's a load of fights coming up. Boxing is very much alive. Just not how you stupid American fans are used to seeing it. Just keep watching Jake Paul. I have no problem with what he's doing. Know why I'm going to watch a Jake Paul event? I know he's going to be fighting somebody that, you know, not ranked or whatever have you. But you know what? I'm not going to miss a Jake Paul event because he's going to have at least 3 fights on that undercard that I'm going to care about. So I'll watch it. I already have a Netflix subscription. Why not? I have a DAZN subscription. I'm not going to miss anything. So I'm still going to be talking about boxing. And what's Tank going to be doing? Is he smart enough to promote himself? What I'm saying is, you stupid American fans, and I'm talking to you niggas too. You did this. Now look. Now look. Yeah, J man, where the hell is Steven Espinoza? Where is he? Has he done any interviews? Curious. My brother Trill Will, LDBC or nothing. He said Miguel giving Tank man fans fruit snacks is wild. Oh yeah, man.
What are you, homo?
Oh yeah.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
Shit is your fault. And you know what's crazy? The Tank fans, they have short attention spans. They're gonna grow out of Tank. 5 years from now, hopefully they've grown. And they're gonna look back and say, oh yeah, I remember Tank Davis. I was a big fan of his. Wonder what he's up to now. And it's only 5 years later. Technically, he could still be fighting. But they're gonna move away from boxing. Their interest is gonna change because they have ADD. This is the ADHD era, the Prozac era. So they're like this. They're not like this. Y'all killed it. And Top Rank, they don't have enough power to convince ESPN to air their product anymore. Tank is going to have, if he continues to fight and if he can't market himself like how Devin Haney has, I don't think he can. I don't know who's in his, he don't have Floyd around him anymore. That bridge is burned. Coach Cal and Coach Kenny are not smart enough to do what Devin and Bill is doing. I don't believe that. They're boxing trainers. Business, I don't think so. If they are, they got to show me. How odd is it going to be if he has to fly out to Saudi and sit down and talk with Turki Al-Sheikh? Tank can't tell him, oh, well, you talk to my business people. Tank, you have no business people. You're not with Top Rank. PBC is dead because they're going to die. I have no faith in the PBC. They're going to die if they're not dead already. What is Tank going to do when he has to hire a bunch of lawyers to cross the T's and dot the I's? They might be robbing him blind. Tank, I'll give you 3 fights. Rider season. 2 in Saudi, maybe 1 in Baltimore, maybe 1 in New York. But you're fighting Devin, T.O., and another fight of choice. And I'll get back to you. Sign 3 fights. The third one, that'll be at my discretion. But you're fighting Devin, you're fighting T.O. Might be Shakur, might be Andy Cruz, who knows? He'll fuck around and give him Conor Ben and make him go to the United Kingdom to fight. Conor Ben will have his license by then. He's gonna give him Conor Ben and make him fight him in the UK. No Vada. Conor Ben will come in with veins on in his face. West Tank, where is he? Foaming at the mouth. Where's Tank? Where is he? On that same shit your daddy was on. Tank will get $100 million in 3 years and be retarded at the end. Talking about, you know, I call it a career. Stupid. It ain't have to be like that. Stupid. Dummy. Nope. I won't feel sorry for him, asshole. American boxing is done. And you freak show niggas did it. Y'all do understand there ain't gonna be nothing else to listen. Stormy B-Man is the only person that talks about fights that y'all don't give a fuck about. Check the channel. Boxing ain't dead. The freak show that y'all, Andre, what up? The freak show that y'all are used to, that's dead. Boxing's not dead. It's alive. Queensbury, they're proud of that deal. There's a whole documentary on it. Real spill, salute. You see Frank Warren with some execs sitting there in suits. They're happy with that. They're happy to work with Turkey. They're happy to work with DAZN. Eddie Hearn, the same thing. They're happy. It's you American niggas. Y'all are messed up. And Devin could go any way he wants to go because they'll open arms. They'll accept him. And by the way, Get It Back in Blood, what happened? Maybe I'll talk about that sometime during the week. Any word about Ryan saying, okay, I'll take VADA testing. April's going to be around the corner. April's right after March, is it not? Any word about VADA testing? That rematch is worth a lot of money. What happened? You clowns make me sick. You killed American boxing. That's why us as real supporters, we do these shows to keep the casuals the hell away from us. But the casuals, Enormous Giant Clothing, where you been? Salute. The casuals help the major corporations eat. And they ate and they getting out the game. PBC's on its way out, Showtime gone, HBO gone. And now we, the real supporters of boxing, are stuck. Well, not really. Because I still get to see boxing. And maybe it's for the better. That's why I said American boxing, this shit needs to burn. I don't care. I'm mad, but I don't care. Because y'all were not like me. Remember when I said people have to qualify to talk boxing with you? I'm always looking to learn, but I can tell in a minute what kind of person you are. I'm not mad at Press when he comes in here and says he's a Tank fan and that's it. Cool. That shit's about to be over. And when Tank is gone, you'll go away. He's not here when I'm talking about anything else. And I haven't seen him in a couple of weeks. Hope he's okay. You know, Baltimore, shooting shit up. Hope he's okay. Victor I'm getting pervert vibes from him. He's a little too old to be smelling Tank's crack like that. But what do I know? He's a fan. Freaky ass nigga.
Good night.
Salute, Vic. Hope you're okay. It's like y'all been quiet since this event fell apart. And I know y'all was looking forward to it. Y'all weren't going. Y'all weren't going to pay for it. That fire stick is something different. Jeff Spark, my brother. Now look what y'all did. Y'all done fucked around and killed the sport. Assholes. That's really Victor singing, by the way.
Good night.
When I went to Black Martial Arts Society, salute. When I went to his channel, because I wanted to make sure it was a real channel, he was sitting there singing. I said, that's him. And he was singing House Is Not a Home. I'm not meant to live alone. turn this house into a home.
Good night.
You can kiss.
Good night.
I said he should have never. I said, man, this is going on the board. There you go. Probably singing this to Tank before he go to bed every night. Holding up the Tank picture. You can kiss. And he kiss the picture. And then he says,
good night.
Goes right to sleep. Man. But all this fugazi behavior, Jake Paul, the face of boxing. Ain't that crazy? We went from Floyd Mayweather to Canelo to Jake Paul. And we got all this talent running around here. Man, you guys, y'all, this is your fault. You're welcome. This is your fault.
You fool ass Earthman. And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis?
That's what Jake Paul's saying to all you goddamn freaks.
And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis?
There were too many of y'all jump on it.
Get your hand off my penis!
Why would y'all do that? I don't know. Boxing's alive. I'll still be talking about it. Stormy talks about it. Scrapbook talks about it. We be talking about we talking boxing. But this Ryan, T.O., Shakur, Tank, this shit is like whack, bro. It's like when they do now, the bar is set so high because he had real fighters on there. The bar set so high, bro. Mario Barrios made more on a Jake Paul undercard, and he wasn't even a co-main event. Then he fought with Tank Davis, man. He was a part of that event, man, and he had an exciting fight. Should have fought Devin, idiot. Should have put more pressure on Shakur, dummy. Shakur, you should have fought Devin for undisputed, dummy. Man. Y'all did this, and I'm loving it. Jerome, what up? So you might as well go ahead and fight Boosie. Go ahead and fight Boosie, yo. Just go ahead. Just go ahead and do it. And I got Boosie. You got to pick a winner, right? I don't like Tank. I'm hating. So go on and fight Boosie. I'm picking Boosie, man. Come on, man. Come on, dog. Come on, man. I got Boosie by stoppage in like round 4. There you go. Make the fight. Make the fight. I want to know the Vegas odds. It's a freak show. American boxing is a freak show. Jake Paul fights on freak shows, but you know what? That undercard was pretty fucking good. So salute to Jake Paul. Let me do this. Mike Tyson. Let's go to his box rec. Unfucking believable. Jake Paul's on there. Jake Paul's on there. I'm going to click on Jake Paul's name. 11 wins, 7 knockouts, 1 loss. That was Tommy Fury. Tyron Woodley. Yo, my nigga, they put Nate Robinson on there, man. Oh my. All right. Okay. Look, man. Look. What the fuck is that? Get that out of here. Pop. Look. 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 They have him as a cruiserweight. Look at that. Debut. Let me show you something else. Debut. Tyron Woodley, debut. Look at this. Anderson Silva, Tommy Fury, Nate Diaz, debut. Andre August, Ryan Bullard, Michael Perry, Mike Tyson. They're counting all of this. See? Got a real gym in Puerto Rico. Nate Robinson dunks a basketball at like 5 feet tall. But he's beefing with Jake Paul, who outweighs him by at least 100 pounds, and I'm not kidding, who's 6'1", right? And Tank ain't got a problem with that. Why? He could win it. Why? He's not a real boxer, but you would get in there with a guy that outweighs you by 100 pounds who's not a real boxer for what? There's no belt involved. It's a clown show, according to a lot of y'all. And you want to get in there and fight him for what? For what? What point are you proving? Y'all let me know when Lamont Roach, where it's at. Allegedly, it's the 1st of March. Let me know the venue, please. Y'all killed boxing. Congratulations. I'll still be talking real boxing. I don't know what y'all gonna be talking about. Just rename your shit the Tank Channel. Just do that. I'm gonna be talking boxing over here. And Pep Talk tonight. We're gonna talk about the 4B movement and what a joke that is. Now the same chicks that claim they don't like us, and I'm not on the market, but I'm saying the same women that said we don't deal with men and men this and men that. Now y'all are mad that Trump's in office, and now y'all want to withhold pussy. You know why that's not going to work? Y'all are smashing. You just not smashing the dudes that ain't here anyway. They're in other countries doing what they do. So withholding kitty cat. Did Whoopi Goldberg say she's withholding kitty? The jokes write themselves. Who's smashing her? You smashing her? No. All right. Salute to y'all monkeys.
Monkey.
Yeah, and go ahead, Boosie. Get your money. Tank, get your money, because it was never about legacy. It's about money. So y'all entertain that, and that's why you don't see no Tank fans up in here, because they have nothing to say to me. I'm right. But go get that feel good from somewhere else that's going to justify and make all of this make sense. Good luck with that. So salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelda Cash App, the Super Chat. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate you guys. And happy born day to Devin. His birthday was yesterday. So this big time salute to him. Yeah, the General's on. And more on this fiasco tomorrow. It's Monkey Tuesday tomorrow. But yeah, you know how I do. Love y'all, man. See y'all tonight. 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bronx on deck.
Move!
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.